Hey guys, I am just sitting here waiting for some buyers to show up to a listing that I have. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I posted earlier this morning on Facebook, the article that I wrote, and then I also made a podcast earlier today, but I wanted to do a little video so that you guys understood. So the Feds yesterday announced that they're not going to raise the interest rates in 2019 anymore, and they're uncertain if they will for 2020. The basis is that they're trying to avoid a recession. They don't expect the economy to be like it was in 05 through 08. What they're trying to do is, like, we all expected inflation, and we expected prices to, I think a lot of you were expecting prices to just drop and us have a big Armageddon like we did before, but I don't think that that's going to happen, and here's why. The interest rates are the lowest they've been in over a year and a half. At the end of 2018, we had an increase hike and an interest rate hike. And then in 2019, in January, the Feds said that they were only going to raise the interest rates twice that year. And so rates bounced back and they got a little better. And then prices, home sales started to go back up. And so people that had the decline in November and December, now we're experiencing back to the regular sales price and more buyer activity. And so what that means moving forward is this. So if you're an owner and you have a home right now, but you're not looking to sell, my suggestion is, if you have debt, any kind of like revolving debt, credit card debt, tax debt, anything like that, to roll it into your mortgage payment. And the reason I say it is this: one, it's tax deductible. Two, if you can save in your overall monthly outgo, and let's say things do get a little tight, you have lower going out of your account each month than you would if you were just paying those credit cards. Like, credit card debt will drown you, so roll in what you can. This is the lowest the interest rates are going to be or have been in a very, very, very long time. So take advantage of that and don't wait. So refinance, essentially. If you are owning and you're thinking, oh, well, I wanted to sell and do something else, my suggestion is do it now. And the reason I say that is because your home potentially is worth more than it ever could be now. But on top of that, buyers have more affordability because the interest rates are lower. So that means their payment is lower. So they're potentially will buy your house for more than they would a year or two from now when interest rates do eventually go up. So now's a good time to sell it, right? Because you'll have more buyers and more likelihood of affordability and an increase in your price. As a buyer, it's so crazy to say this because I hate the cliche saying when people say the best time to buy real estate is now, or the best time. Everybody says that, and I've never really said it because it's not real to me. I think that it is good to kind of time the market, and this is one of the weirdest markets I think I've ever experienced. I've been in the business for a very long time, those of you that know me. As a buyer, your interest rate right now is going to be lower than it ever will be. The home's prices, if they decline, they're not going to decline like 200,000 like they did. They may decline like 10,000, if that, right? So the government and the economy, they really are working to not have a recession and not have home prices dive. They've set up different FHA changes and different program changes in order to keep prices stable. So when a market is stable, it's secure and safe for a buyer to get into it. So remember a long time ago, I did a post about, if you wait to buy, your interest rate increases, you lose tax deductions, you lose the equity that you would have otherwise gained, among other things. So it's important to understand that it's a good market for all three, to buy, sell, and to refinance, for those reasons. And if you want me to that's just case by case, but if you want me to break down your scenario for you and tell you, the best situation for you, I will. Just inbox me. I'll tell you the truth. If it's not a good time for you, I will let you know, like, hey, it doesn't make sense. But a majority of you guys, if you have revolving debt, you need to refinance. If you have the thought of selling, probably now is a good time. If you want to get in the market to buy, now is going to be more affordable than it will be in the future because rates will eventually increase. That's my tidbit. Thanks for watching.